We are in a campaign against a cruel enemy that wants to destroy us. We crushed their nuclear and ballistic capabilities in a brilliant operation. Afterward, instead of learning the lesson, they tried to rebuild them and bury them deep, deep underground, so that we could no longer strike them. Therefore, there was no question about it at all. We had to go on this campaign, and we are operating at full capacity with our heroic soldiers and pilots. But there's one big but. It costs money, a lot of money, and therefore we are required to provide a special budget during the war with tens of billions of shekels, to help the defense budget for the war effort. I'm glad that the Minister of Finance has risen to this important task, and I want to give you the floor to explain the major move you are leading here now. Thank you very much, Mr. Prime Minister. I am truly aligned with you and with our partners in the coalition. At this moment of the necessary existential war we are waging, as you mentioned, to destroy the Iranian axis of evil, we are assembling now for the immediate passage of the state budget, with a focus on passing the required addition to the defense budget to finance the war. And as the Prime Minister mentioned, this involves tens of billions of shekels. This is not an expense, it is an investment. To succeed in this mission, we are now setting aside controversial issues that are not suitable for a time of war. We are setting aside the draft law, which will not be promoted now, and along with that, also a number of reforms around which we have not yet reached a broad consensus. War is a time for unity, for national responsibility, and I thank you, Mr. Prime Minister, and all the members of the government and coalition. As Minister of Finance for the past 3 years, I have been required to lead Israel's economy and make especially difficult decisions and rulings now. It is no secret that the Prime Minister and I wanted to bring more good news to the citizens of Israel in this budget, with an emphasis on addressing the cost of living. But the responsibility placed on our shoulders requires focusing on passing the budget immediately for the security of the state and the welfare of its residents. Passing the budget immediately will allow us, with God's help, to win the war, provide good service to the citizens of Israel in many fields, establish a new regional order in the Middle East with the State of Israel at its center as a regional and global power, and put the State of Israel on a path of accelerated growth, development, and prosperity in the coming years. Together, Mr. Prime Minister, with God's help, we are winning the war and winning the economy. Thank you. With God's help and with your help, citizens of Israel, because the support you are giving is exceptional, to the IDF, to the security forces, and to me and the government. I appreciate it very, very much, and know that we also have a very strong economy. The numbers are simply astonishing. People do not believe that this is how the Israeli economy works during a war and after 2 years of war. This is thanks to you.